What's up, everybody? BANLIST predictions, BANLIST season. We got a BANLIST probably coming up in a month, usually. So I want to give my predictions. I do think that the BANLIST will be announced past YCS or at YCS Vegas right at the end. So I think, I believe Maze is legal, that YCS, and I think this will go into effect that following Monday. So like they did the last one. Or they said tomorrow, I guess, at the last one, right? So maybe it's that Sunday. Either way, oh no, it would be Monday because the finals is on Sunday. You're right. Either way, here are my predictions for the upcoming format. The first one, I already typed it in. I was trying to figure out how to use this thing. Bonfire. I think Bonfire is going to go to 1. I think Bonfire is pretty good. All the searchers, for the most part, are all at 1 besides like Engage. But I do think Bonfire is going to go to 1. It's just a good card. It's for Rizal, right? They have to hit Rizal somehow. And I think that's how they'll do it. The other one they could potentially do is they could hit X'd, or they could hit Ice. I do think if they were to hit X, I think they'd semi-limit X. I don't think they'd hit it all the way to 1, like they did in the OCG. I think they'd put it at 2 first. I think they'd put X at 2. Just with the consistency, I think they would just kind of mess with it and kind of go from there. So I do think that. And then I have YGO Pro open. Top archetypes right now. I mean, Rizal Mitsurugi, but it's mainly Rizal. It's 51.9%. So 52% of all decks right now are going to be Rizal, and they're going to be that good. And so I just don't think there's a way. And Fiendsmith Rizal, Fiendsmith is what we're going to be doing with here now. It looks like, let's see this one. I mean, they all play basically the same things, right? So I think that, and then we'll go over some staples, I think, actually, too, now that I saw it. We're going to do that now, actually. Talent. I think Talent should go to 1. This card's fucking crazy. Talent should go to 1. It should go to 1 or should be banned, one of the two. But I do think they could put it at 1. I don't think most of what I'm going to put on here is going to happen, but if it does, that'd be sick. Talent to 1. Talent's so good. People are playing 3 of it right now. It's just a really good card. And then we're gonna move into the Fiendsmith stuff. So they have to hit Fiendsmith stuff somehow, right? So I think the best way to do it, you have two options. You can gut it. You can gut the engine, or you can hit the engine and make them work for it a little more. So it could either be something like Track to 1. It could be something like Engraver to 2. I think they would put Engraver to 2 only because it's gonna get reprinted in April, probably. Or I think that's when that quarter century. Oh, maybe not. Well, it hasn't even gotten a reprint yet, right? So like, are they gonna hit Engraver yet? I don't know, but they could put Engraver to 2. Honestly, if they wanted to shut the Fiendsmith thing down almost entirely, they could ban Requiem, right? Because that's where the problem kind of stems from, right? It's Requiem is the gas in the car that keeps it going, right? So, they could also hit. They could ban Lacrima, so both Lacrimas could be banned. That would be pretty funny. I wouldn't hate it. It would cut off the Chaos Angel like potential that the deck has right now with the level 4. It would also cut off the level 4 access that Rizal has with it too. So I think Lacrima being banned is good. What do I actually think they're going to be doing? I think they'll put Engraver to 2 or Engraver to 1, and then they could put Track to 1. I could see Track to 1, Engraver to 2. It's just super, kind of basic hits, consistency hits for the most part. Because like the engine's it's not like a toxic engine. It's just in everything, right? So like they just need to like chill, like relax, brother, please relax. And then they have Lurie as well. Lurie is a card that could be banned. If they ban Lurie, it would kind of suck, right? It would just turn off Tracked. Like if they ban Lurie, you wouldn't have to hit Tracked anymore, like at all. because they'd actually have to add a Light Fiend, and not just a free summon. But I don't think they'll hit Lurie. I don't think they'd do that. The other ones they could hit, I do think they should hit these. Where is she? Moon. I think they should hit Moon, and I think that they should hit Evil Swarm. Is it Evil Swarm? Yeah, Exciton Knight. These are... I love Exciton Knight, man. He's one of the best cards ever. He's so cool. I remember when he came out in Legacy of the Valiant, Secret Rare, $70. Oh, I was a child, but it was so cool seeing him. But it just leads into the Fiendsmith combo, right? Like, it's the enabler for Ryzil, and then Moon's the enabler for every other deck in the game. So I think banning these two would hinder the engine itself to a degree that it wouldn't just be played in everything, which I think would be good. If they just wanted to ban Moon, cool, because it stops 99 other decks. If they wanted to just ban Exciton Knight, that would be kind of odd, because then they would just pivot to use Moon instead with Ice. Like, normal summon Ice, summon X, search Sword, and then they would just make Moon instead of making Exciton. But what are you gonna do, right? I don't know if they do anything other than that. And then when it comes to other things, like when it comes to hand traps, I don't think they'll hit. Oh, what they should hit though. Bestials are kind of everywhere right now. I think that Jerusalem should go to 1, and I think that's really all. I don't think anything other than Jerusalem would go to 1, because like Druze isn't like an overpowered card, right? But it's the amount that you're seeing. This could do nothing. This could legitimately do absolutely nothing. I don't care. It's still only one of them, so it would be fine. It also kind of hits, because if they put that and Baldric at 1, let's say they have all the Bestials at 1, right? They have all the Bestials at 1. Cool. Malice now is a little slowed down, so they don't have to play so many Bestial names. It does kind of hurt other decks. Would they play Sornir? I mean, honestly, fucking probably not. If I'm being honest, they probably wouldn't even play Sornir. I mean, it's a good extender, but I don't think it'd be worth the slot in the deck. Because if we go, let's say we go to, is there a Malice deck here? Unknown deck, unknown deck, unknown deck. Let's go back. Let's go Malice, 23%. Let's look at a top 32 in a remote. Oh, I don't want to look at a top 32. Who was the guy 6 days ago? Top 8. Runner up. There's no. I can't find the runner up. Oh well, we'll just do this one. Birmingham top 8. Whatever. What could they hit here, right? They could hit a lure. Oh, they for sure. This is what I mean, right? This is what I mean. Hit the Bestials, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And then here's another one. That should be hit. We're going to kind of go over lingering stuff now. We're going to kind of move into hand trap territory. Shifter should be banned. It won't be banned. It would likely be banned at some point, but it's just not going to be. If it were going to be banned, it would have been banned already. It's just the way it is. It keeps decks in check, which is a dumb excuse, but it's just what it does, you know? I think that... oh, yeah. I think barrier, the statues should be banned. Someone got locked them. I've gotten locked one too many times by that. Where are you? Where's dimensional barrier? There you go. Dimensional barrier should be banned. I think Lancia could be banned, but I think they would put it at 1. And the only reason I think they'd put it at 1 is because of the Inmaze the Searcher. I don't know if banning the Lancia is a good idea. If they ban Shifter, they can ban Lancia, right? So if they do Shifter, they can do Lancia. I'm fine with that. But if they don't ban Shifter, Lancia can go to 1. Because they won't ban Shifter, right? So you know what? We'll take this off. We'll take Shifter out. We'll take Shifter out. Lancey to 1. I could see that happening. Just so it's less sacky, but then people will start playing Artifact Sanct, right? So they'll just start playing Sanct. So, like, but you have to go first, right? Like, you have to go first. You can't just go second with it, or they'd play Dagda. Like, you'd have to go first against Malice. I think because of the Adagnister stuff and Malice getting better, they could put Lancey at 2, because if they leave Malice unchecked, I think it's pretty strong. I think it's really strong. Malice is already like incredibly good going first. If you have no interruption going first against Malice, 1, it plays through most, and then 2, you just kind of lose. Like, there's just like really no way of winning after that. But of course, you know, they have both on their side, which makes complete sense. Speaking of Lingering Floodgates, Dweller should be banned. I've used Dweller plenty of times. I've rarely been Dwellered, just because most of the time the decks I'm playing don't use my Grave. This motherfucker should be banned for sure, though. Super annoying. He should have been banned a long time ago. It's just time for him to go at this point. You know what I mean? But Dweller should definitely go, and so should I hate this card too. Nightmare Griffin. Nightmare Griffin should go too. Lingering Floodgate. I mean, if it leaves the field, you know you're not locked anymore, but Griffin locking people in Malice is really annoying, or getting Griffin locked by Malice is really annoying. So I think they should ban that, just in general. Ban it because I don't like it. Because I said so, and that's just kind of how the game works, right? That's just how it is. So, other than that, I can't really think of anything else worthy of being, let's say, banned or limited. Metatronus, I think, should stay. That's not really an issue right now. Here's another Malice deck, basically the same deck. Impulse is fine. Crossout, I guess I could see them. Crossout, so the thing about Crossout is that, like, it's really good if your deck can fit it. Otherwise, it takes up what would be 4 slots in your side deck, right? Because you need 3 Crossout plus the thing you're cross-outing if you don't have it in your main already. So it's basically a 4-for-1 to stop something. I do think it should be at 1. It's at 1 in the OCG, I think, still. It should be at 1, or it should be banned. I think 1 is fine. It does get way more sacky if it's at 1, though, which is the only downside to putting things at 1. Same with Talents. Like, Talents is incredibly sacky if you play it at 1. People may main deck Thrust if they're playing Talents, but you can't use Talents going first unless they summon like a fucking Bestial or something on you. So I think Crossout to 1 would be fine for the most part. But I could see it. I could see the excuse to not have it get hit at all, and I could see the excuse to have it banned. Personally, I think at 1 is fine. I don't think people would play it, if I'm being honest, if it was at 1. Oh, I think maybe if there was room. Like, if they had room, they were like, what do I play? What do I play? What do I play? And they're just like, oh, yeah, cross out. And you're like, yeah, you're just throwing a cross out there. I was once an advocate for Called By coming back to 2, or going to 2. I don't know. I can't remember if it was ever at 2. It's at 2 in the OCG, I think. I had talked about wanting to cross out at 2 before. Called By at 2. And then I realized it wasn't once per turn. Do not put that card at 2. I thought it was once per turn. Once again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players not reading cards. So that is why I think that it should be at... The list isn't going to be this big. This is already huge, right? Like, the list is never this big, right? Never this big. You know what I think could come off the list? Snake Eyes. Careful, guys. Careful, guys. Careful. Don't worry. I'm not going to scare you. I'm not going to scare you. I'm not going to scare you. Oh, Snake Eye. Sorry. Snake Eye. I think they could put Ash to 2. I think they could put Ash to 2 as like a little, we'll test the waters, because OSS is banned. So like the deck doesn't do anything anymore. So I think they should put Ash to 2. I think that would be very cool. When it comes to Castira cards, I can't believe I spelled that so wrong. Fenrir and Unicorn. They see little to no play right now. They're not going to get hit. Unicorn should for sure go to 1, though. This card's really annoying, gives a lot of knowledge in general. I think Unicorn could go to 1 and no one would be upset about it. It could go to 2 and people would say that does nothing, but putting it to 1 I think is fair. Fenrir is one of the best cards in the game just as a general card. I think it could also go to 1, but I don't think it will. I could see it going to 2. I don't think they're going to hit Fenrir at all, if I'm being honest. But if they were to hit a Kashtira card, they could hit Unicorn to 1, and then they could also bring back a Rise Heart. Relax, relax, relax. This would do nothing. Only because I just don't think it would do anything. Like a Rise Heart, like 1, he looks cool, okay? And that's not my defense for bringing him off the list. My defense is not because he looks cool. It's because he's legal in Master Duel, I'm pretty sure. And just, I'm obviously, okay, different format, different game, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really do anything there. I think the game, also, can't you just pop this with Detonator? Yeah, it banishes, but you can just pop it with Detonator. This can come back to 1. Go ahead. That would be sick, because I would play it. I'd play it. Sue me, I would play it. I would try it in a Dragon Ruler deck. Kind of sick. Other than that, I don't think any Kashtira cards could happen. In terms of other ban cards, I do think that Masterpiece could come to 1. He is legal in Master Duel now, and he does nothing. So I think this could be fine. I don't think this would do anything, really. Put it to 1, put it to 3, fuck it, put it to 3. It would do shit. It wouldn't do anything. There's no way. Put it to 3 and then ban it the next list. I don't give a fuck. It would be bad. It's just not, it's not bad, but like, it just wouldn't do anything, right? It just wouldn't do anything. I play Crystal Beast, okay? I want Masterpiece to 3 because I can tribute my Crystal Beast to summon him, okay? Let me live. Let me live. I do think that Secret Village, speaking of, should be banned. This card's like really annoying. Secret Village just is not a fun card to play against. And the Exodia deck has been doing pretty well, and they use this, and it's just super irritating. So I would just recommend banning that card. Konami, if you're listening, if you're one of the 18 people subscribed to my YouTube channel, I need you to ban this card because I'm tired of dealing with it. I've Secret Villaged plenty of people before. I have. But I don't like when it happens to me. So I'd prefer if it didn't. I'd prefer if it didn't happen to me. And that's just the way it is for me, right? So, next card. I'm trying to think of other floodgates. Let's see if we can. I wish we could show. Filters. Oh, filters over here. Clear. I guess it doesn't really tell me. I'll pull it up right now. Okay, so I have a list here on the side that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to put cards I think that are banned right now, that could come off. First one, Wind Up Carrier Zen Mighty could come to 1. It could probably come to 3 if I'm being honest. But like, I don't think it would do anything in general. I don't think this is doing anything. The hand loop is just not like I just don't think it's happening anymore with the amount of hand traps we have in the game. I just don't think it would happen. So I think Zen Mighty, I'm gonna put Zen Mighty at 3. Ain't no way it's doing anything. Invoker, I think Invoker could come to 1. Isn't it also once per turn? Who the fuck is even gonna use this? What are you gonna use? Terratop into what? What are you searching? What Earth Warrior are you searching? Or Beast Warrior? What? Rat Pier? Maybe. That's next. I might edit that a little bit. I might edit that a little bit. Put it 3. Invoker to 3. Fuck it. Let's put Masterpiece. I already did. Fucking, you know what, dude? We're living in 2017 right now. Zodiac Dryden, put that shit at 1. Put that shit at 1. Detonator's just better than you. Detonator's just better than you. It just is. And with Detonator being a card, this and Detonator, okay. Like we have Barrage to 1. Barrage will probably come to 2. Barrage honestly could probably come to fucking 3 if I'm being honest. We'll put Barrage at 2 just for fun. Just because it's fun, right? So we'll just do it for fun. Dryden can come to 1. 100%. Ain't no way. We're going off the deep end right now. Halki Fibrax is not coming back. Absolutely not. That's not coming back. That's not coming back. Link Cross, quite literally, cannot come back. Kit to 1. You know what? For all you tier limit lovers, I'll put Kit to 1. Just for you. Kit to 1. Fuck it. Why not? Who cares, right? Who cares? Kit to 1. Painful Choice? No, that can't come back to 1. Premature Burial could go to 3. Ain't no one would give a fuck about that. Premature Burial can go to 3 easily. I'm not even gonna put that on there because that's not even important, bro. That's not even fucking. Get out of here. Morphing Jar is at 1. Morphing Jar could come to 3. Emerald could come to 3. Gamma. Okay. So we have Gamma. Gamma should come to 2. I think Gamma could come to 2 because it at 3 is like really bad. I'll be honest. It's like really, or it at 1. Sorry, it at 1 is like really bad because you have to play like a 1-1 ratio, or you have to play the other Sly Frame gears. But I think it could come to 2. A 2-1 ratio is playable. 2-1 ratio is playable. Put it at 1. You know what? From my boy Andy. Misk is banned forever. Fuck this card. Just kidding. Misk can't come back from 1. Get that shit out of here. Misk has to stay at 1. I'm not dealing with no dinosaur shenanigans at all. I'm not dealing with it. Ratpier. Zodiac. Ratpier's at 1. Could it go to 2 with Barrage? It would be a 2-1 ratio. 2-1 ratio with a Dryden. Ooh. Could it come to 2? Probably. I don't think it would do much. I mean, it's just what? It's just like another. Like, it's literally just like another rank 4 turbo shenanigan thing, right? So, like, okay. Like, sure. I guess. But I think Ratpier could come to 2. Ratpier to 2, because what? It searches another Ratpier? Yeah, summons another Ratpier. Put it to 2. Keep Barrage at 1. Take it off the list. Keep Barrage at 1. Put it to 2. Magnamut. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even talk about that. Magnamut's ass should be banned. This card's fucking crazy. I don't even know how this card was at 3. That card banned. Magnamut banned. Simple as that. Shavara. I think Shavara actually. I think. Oh my god, am I spelling it wrong? Soul of Shavara. Shavara could come to 2. Put Shavara back. Put Shavara at 2. I don't know if it was ever not at 2. I don't know what the ratios were for that. Put it at 2. I could see it coming to 2. Most of this shit's not even happening, but that's okay. Monster Reborn. Change of Hearts at 1. Change of Hearts at 1? I thought Change of Heart was at 3. Damn, bro. I thought Change of Heart was at 3. That's fucking crazy. Change of Heart isn't at 3? Bro, my mind is being blown right now. Instant Fusion. Yes, keep that at 1. Jesus. I don't think it's once per turn, right? I don't think Instant Fusion's once per turn. Oh, no, it is. Bro, that could go to 3, bro. That could go to Grass? Oh, Diagram, actually. Ooh, Diagram. Ooh. Diagram. Diagram's at 1. Could it go to 3? I think it could. I'll be honest. I think it could. I think diagram could go to 3. I do think it could. Because, like, are people going to play 3 Masterpiece? I mean, in certain decks, yeah, they will, you know. But Hornet Drones cannot come to higher than 1. It won't ever happen. And then we have the Floodgates. Floodgates at 1 copy, I guess, is fine because no one's really playing them right now. But I do think that, like, they should be banned for sure. Like, goes in, Tikaboo, Rivalry, Anti-Spell, Skill Drain. I think they should be banned, but, like, them at 1 is fine. Not really anyone's playing. What's it called? What is it called? Stun right now. So, like, it's not really that big of an issue. Oh, yeah, no. This card needs to get hit again. Just because I said so. Fountain to 1, bro. Put Fountain to 1. I don't even want to talk about it. Then the fucking... These memories... Spelled memory wrong. What are the ones? Delicious and Sleepy. Delicious could go to 3. Sleepy can go to 3. I don't know why they're even hitting this. These cards don't do anything. And then the rest of that are at 2, you know, Dangers and Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm could go to 3, honestly. It wouldn't really change a thing. Keep all those. Chandra stays there. Man, I kind of want to hit another Tempai card. Because that deck's still alive, bro. Hit Genroku. Where's Genroku? Put Genroku to 2. Put Genroku to 2. I'm tired of seeing those dragons. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing those goddamn dragons. Look at all these banned cards I'm looking at. Holy shit. Borreload? Borreload, huh? Could Borreload come off the ban list? It's a generic level 8. I think it could. Put Borreload at 1. I think Borreload could. Oh, Summon Sork, of course. Summon Sork could come to 3. Her new effect's not very good. I think everything else needs to stay. I guess maybe Master Plan could come to 1. Don't quote me on that. I never played Spiral, so I could not tell you. I think, yeah, we have to keep Releaser Rituals to be... Amaryllis is banned. That's odd. Fiber Jar is banned? Really? I thought all the jars were... Oh, yeah, reset game. For sure. Keep that one on the list, brother. I think Cyberstein... Oh, no. Magical Scientist, Cyberstein. Never mind. Just kidding. Dandelion, stay banned. I think that's all. Rodent Totem. I think... Oh, it's not once per turn. I think if they eroded this to once per turn, it could come off. Not once per turn, forever fodder is kind of crazy, I'll be honest. But shock factor here. Unbanned Shockmaster. Just kidding. That was a joke. Don't do that. I was just kidding. I think this is my cope list. Some of these, you know, I'm not entirely serious about. But for the most part, like for the most part, anything up to Unicorn here, the ban's 100%. I'm 100% serious about all those bans. Ban all those cards. Ban all these cards. I don't think they'll ever have a ban list that bans 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards at once. I don't think that'll happen. But banning these 8 100%, banning or limiting everything up to Unicorn. Everything after here is just kind of like for fun. Here, we'll take these off. Here, I'll take these off and make it legit. I think I do think Dragon can come back. I was being serious, but I think it'd have to be a 1. Genroku could go to 2. This is Dash, though, I don't think. Shavara could go to 2. These could all come off the list 100%. I don't think these would do anything. I think this is the list I'd be fine with. Because it would just be like, fine. Like, I don't think much would change. Malice would still be really good. Especially with upcoming format, I just think we would see less Fiendsmith, which is better. Less Fiendsmith, more Malice, but I think maybe the same amount of Ryzeal. Dweller, of course, would be good because all the graveyard reliant decks would just stop losing instantly. So, but yeah, I think that's my list. I think it's just a vague idea of what I'd want to happen. I think, genuinely, I would be fine with any of this. I think Zoo would be fine. Dryden's is just a worse version of Detonator, so I don't think it'd be much of an issue. But yeah, so let me know if you guys agree or disagree. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.